I have to hit send, don't I?
Why are you freezing on me? Ah, haha.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome. I'm going to put something in the chat just so I can say hello.
Oh
So
yeah.
I can see my name at the end of it. Hello, Carl. Hello, Lisa. How are you all doing?
I'm good, thank you. How about the both of you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing okay. Now that my chair is not squeaking so much.
Hey,
Lisa, how are you?
Cross.
Hey,
I was just going to say Lisa's being uncharacteristically quiet.
yes. How are you, Lisa? Oh, she was typing.
I was typing. I was typing.
And I just like the stream, so just everybody
I'll do
like,
that too.
remember to like
I like it. I'm gonna cheat and like it too.
No, it's not cheating.
It's not cheating? We can like
No,
our own
if
stream?
it's
We're
just
allowed to do
one,
that?
it's just your
I
own.
guess.
I think it's fine.
I
It
mean, if you
lets
don't
you.
like the stream, if you don't like the stream, we have problems.
What a bright and shiny day this is.
Is it? It's raining here.
Is
And
it
it's 9 in
really?
the evening here, so it's yeah.
Yeah. So
Well,
you're living the sun for us both, Lisa.
you can live vicariously through me.
Yes, we're gonna try.
Hey,
So, speaking of bright and shiny,
mhm.
was that a good? Was that
Very
a good
nice.
segue? Thank
Very
you.
nice.
It was
Thank
until
you.
it was a good segue. Yeah.
Yeah. I
Well,
acknowledged it without saying it.
damn. Shucks. Carl,
Yep.
I consider you the master of OSL because I have seen your work. I have seen what you do. I've seen other OSLs, and there are some that are almost as good as yours.
Oh, thank you.
But I think your OSL techniques blow me away. I mean, they blow my mind. When I have one, it blows my mind.
So on Tuesdays, basically. Yeah, okay.
I would like to know and learn more about how you do the thing you do so well.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Uh, let's back down on that a bit though and say I I consider myself more of an advanced beginner on the subject.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, because
Hmm.
there's so much more to go into there. But I mean, I've got a few basic cheats that we can go through.
Okay, let's hear it.
Okay, so let's bring up some examples so you can see what I'm talking about.
It's so funny.
Okay.
When I hear cheats, my ears go, yes, we can cheat. We can cheat this. This is
Yes,
great.
cheats. Yeah, we're efficient. We use shortcuts.
Yes.
True.
Okay, so let's start with something very basic. Okay.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so here I wanted to have this kind of glow on the crystal, right?
I love it. I love that.
And the simplest way to do that is before you glue everything on the base and everything, you just dry brush from the center out. It's just one
And you're
color.
hitting the base as well, right?
No, literally, I'm only hitting the base. That's before I glue on the crystal.
Oh, I see. Okay, okay,
Hmm.
okay.
So what I did was I figured out where I wanted the crystal to go, and then I started dry brushing from the center out. And the reason that it's going from the center out is that you only want to hit the surfaces that are facing the crystal.
From where the crystal is sitting, just like it were object source lighting. Right. Exactly.
Exactly. So let's see. And this is pretty simple. I think it was only one layer of dry brush. You could, if you wanted it to
Mm.
be brighter, you could go with more layers. But
Right.
if you look at the way the paint is, can you see my cursor at all?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yes.
Okay. So you've got here, it's right under the crystal, it's pretty heavy. Okay.
Hmm.
Yes.
And then it's hitting these edges which are facing the crystal and here because it's still pretty close.
Yes.
And then again here because it's hitting the crystal. But from there on, it's clear. For example, I'm not covering the entire surface. So what you do is basically go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Always from the center going out. Okay.
Okay, makes sense.
It look. Cross thinks it looks weird. WYRD.
That's because that's what it is.
That's what it is. Very good.
Okay, and yeah, by the way, I've got the painting recipe for the crystal saved somewhere if you want me to send it over.
That's pretty.
No, just send me the crystal. That's fine.
You know, if shipping didn't cost what it did, I probably would make you a batch
You know,
and
isn't
send
that
it over.
insane?
Hmm.
Sending that to United States would cost like 25 or $30. Insane.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Hmm.
I
It's
mean,
incredible.
that's one of the reasons I'm not ordering much of Drive for RPG, for example, because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, the delivery would be crazy.
Mm,
Yeah. Yeah.
that's true.
Okay, but going back to this.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's how you get a basic glow on something. So, for example, if you had a miniature with a staff or something, or a candle, whatever, the way you do it is the way if you want it to be showing light is you just literally dry brush some of the color on the surroundings. Anything
Okay.
where you think the light would hit. Okay.
Okay.
However, one of the big things about this is
That is
Yeah.
absolutely freaking amazing.
okay. So I was just going to mention that the next big step up is contrast because here we've got bright on bright, right? It doesn't stand out that much.
Right.
And if you really want it to pop, what you do is you place this on a darker color.
Oh.
Mm.
Because
Oh.
the moment you do that, it's already going to start to pop.
Hmm.
Ooh, that's shifty.
Okay, and if you want something like glow, all you have to do really is not be terribly clean. So if you see all around here, you've got that orange which is bleeding onto the bronze.
Mhm.
It's literally just yep. I'm just going to paint this and not worry about if I'm splashing around it.
Because it's light. Light goes everywhere.
Hmm. Now, what you do want to watch out, for example, with these bars, because if you had a light and then bars in front of it, the light wouldn't get all the way around the back of the bars, right?
Right.
Right. Right.
So what you do there is you paint it and then you just go over those with a slightly darker color. Just a very thin line at the top.
Oh, okay. I
Gotcha.
see what
Okay.
you're saying now.
Oh wait. Oh, okay. So, mm, now, I mean, I understand the logic around that, but wouldn't those in real life be lit up as well? But you're doing this. But you're doing that because you want to make this. It's not a real life situation, but you're simulating a real life situation. Okay, never mind.
In
I'm
a
going off
in
in a weird.
in a in a real life situation, they would be slightly illuminated, but
Right.
because they've got a bright light source behind them, they're
Mhm,
going to look darker.
mhm.
Right. 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 Right.
So again, the best thing to do usually is look at reference.
Mm, okay.
Find reference
Mm.
photos. The only problem with lights in particular is because, again, we're talking about bright lights and stuff like that. Photographs might not be the best way to do it because of the exposure.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Mhm.
So lights are going to be washed out, or it's going to look a bit weird. So sometimes we just need to look at some real examples.
Gotcha.
Okay, please don't look into the sun.
Well, get those special glasses,
Yeah, yes,
but still don't, because people will just stare.
I
yeah,
don't know what you would get from looking at the sun anyway for object source lighting except blindness. But
yeah. Okay, so the other thing is watch out for stuff like this, for example.
what's wrong with that?
Oh, nothing is wrong with that. You just need to watch out for the way that light would interact with different
Oh, I
surfaces,
see
for
what you mean.
example,
I thought you said watch out.
edges and things like that.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
now
So
let's
anything that
see.
is nearby, if there, anything were on the sides of that thing, that would also have, say, for instance, if those two black panels were raised a bit, the edges of those would be would you would apply it there
Yeah,
too.
that's correct, yes.
Okay.
And the thing that you have to pay attention to, for example, is that light will interact with different shapes in different ways. So again,
Right.
for example, if this was curved rather than a corner,
Right.
the light would hit it a bit differently.
Right. Okay. I
Okay.
have so many questions for you, but I want you to continue, and then at the end, I'm going to bombard you.
Okay. So let's take it up another step now. Okay.
Okay.
Because here, for example, this white is acrylic paint. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And with when we're doing OSL, we have problem. We can make the dark areas darker, but we cannot make the white whiter. If that makes sense.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
Yes.
So what we can do though is using something that is more highly saturated. For example, this is white ink,
White
not
ink.
not
That is
acrylic. Yeah. Uh,
amazing.
and the reason is that it's much more vibrant. It's highly pigmented. It's very bright, so it's going to give you that effect.
White ink. That's interesting.
Okay. Good to know. I need to put white ink on my list.
Okay. The other thing here, then we're going to get into lighting and actual lighting for photography later. But
Mhm.
for now, for example, the reason it's so bright is that that's got a light bulb right overhead.
Okay.
Ah.
Good
Okay.
idea.
Okay.
Okay, it's just a normal ceiling light, so it's not close to the model, but because it's directly overhead and parallel to it, it's going to look very bright.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but other than that, we've got the same other stuff we've been talking about. For example, you see that
Mm.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
this flow over
yes.
here
Oh yes.
Yep.
and the light on the corner here.
Mm-hmm.
Great detail right there.
Beautiful.
Okay, I've also got this. This is definitely too much here, but
No, I
going
see
back
where
to
you're
this, for
going with it
example,
though.
you've got the glow around the rim. Okay, and again here, what we've got is basically same thing, dry brushing from the light area to the outside, and as it gets closer to the light source, we've got brighter and brighter colors.
Mm. 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 Mm.
Okay, And here what you've got is basically the way that fireworks, for example. So the hottest areas are the brightest. So what we're doing is literally just dry brushing with darker and darker colors as we go.
Fire, fire, fire.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Keep going, Carl. As you're talking, there was one other piece that I forgot that I had. So keep talking. I'm just going to be looking for that piece.
Okay. All right. So
This,
here the
mm,
same idea as we have here, right?
jeez.
So we've got hotter areas and then just going off into the darkness.
That
Here I
literally
didn't.
looks like if you were to touch it, it would burn you. To me, seriously.
Okay, and that's one thing. For example, here I didn't build it up to pure white, and the reason that is that I wanted to look warmer. White paint will not look as hot as just building it up to yellow.
Sir, I have a question, sir.
Shoot.
Why did you model the white the lighter areas there like that? I mean, it looks. I understand how it looks in the end, but what I mean, how did you know to do that, and what is the idea behind it?
Like these, you mean the
Yes, they're like they're. It's not just this consistent white around the edge of the sword. It's lighter some areas and
because
not as
again,
light.
look at the reference as a reference. For example, if you look at lava or molten metal, it's
Mm,
not going to be a consistent temperature all across.
okay, okay.
So you've got lighter areas which are hotter and darker areas which are relatively colder.
Mm, mm,
Okay.
yes, thank you.
Now let's look at something else on this picture. I don't think it's very visible here. I think we'll see it more in the next picture. But what we've got here again is going from pure black for the contrast. Then we're going into very dark red, and then building up on the oranges and the finally the bright orange here. And that's all dry brushing. Okay, there's nothing complex there. It's literally just dry brushing.
Wow.
Okay, now going on to the next picture.
Holy
That one is so gorgeous.
God, guacamole, man. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome.
Okay, there, now in this one I did change something with the color levels of the photo to really make it pop, but
Right.
we'll get into that at the end of this, like when we're talking about messing around with photos. One thing that I wanted to show here, for example, is this. Now, in nature, this would not this side of the crater would not be illuminated, right? Because
Right.
it's literally behind the.
Right. It would be in shadow.
It's around the corner. Light is here. That is here. It should not get any light on it.
Right.
But when you get something very hot, it's going to have that kind of haze kind of thing,
Okay.
and that just gives you that little extra.
Mm-hmm.
Also, what I wanted to show you was here, basically.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I did not notice that before. That's
Oh yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah. That was
Ooh.
just lovely. That difference, just
Did
that
you do it on
little
the under
extra.
edge of the pommel too?
Yeah,
On the
it's on all the edges that are facing the light source.
so if you were to turn it upside down, you'd see it underneath there. Yeah. Oh, that
That's
is
correct. Yeah.
so cool.
Okay, and at those levels, for example, here and here, that's just the darkest red, because that's literally just reflections of the light. It's not the actual fire in here. Okay.
I have questions. I have a
Okay.
question.
Shoot. Hi.
Okay. All right. So would the closer that you get to the fire, like you said before, the brighter the reflection will be.
Hmm.
So up at the top of the handle, it's going to be it's going to have reflection from it, but it's going to be dimmer than say underneath the pommel.
That's correct. Yeah.
How do you gauge how much to do it?
Eh,
okay. Just whatever feels good.
Mostly, again, look at
Oh.
references, do what feels
Mhm.
good. But again, remember that this is it's a process of dry brushing. So even if you look at the lowest area here, yeah,
Yeah.
that's going that's still going to start with the darkest red, and then you build up again. So, for example, let's say that you do dark red up to here,
Hmm.
then you do slightly brighter red up to here, and then you do a slightly brighter red up to here, and then you start going into oranges here. You're building that up slowly, so we can tell. Ah, okay, I think this looks enough.
I got to tell you, I think
Mm,
the things that knock me out on these is not just the technique that you're using, but the fact that you have on that sword, on the blade, it's diagonal. It's not straight across. The lighting is it's hotter. I mean, and it looks it's like yeah, true. That's a real sword.
yeah,
The lava.
Yeah,
yeah,
I did intentionally because again, reference material. The edges here are thinner than the middle, so
Yeah.
these are going to heat up much faster.
yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
Yes. Wow.
And even if people don't think that way, we instinctively know
Yes.
that that's the way it would look.
Plus, even if you don't think about it at all, it just looks more interesting.
Right,
Hmm.
right, right.
So, how did you get that yellow to be super super bright on the green one? You used white. You said you used white ink, but that is
The,
yellow. Did you use yellow ink?
this yellow? No, it's just plain yellow.
Huh.
This is literally just plain yellow acrylic ink.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
the but still ink, acrylic ink.
no, no, acrylic paint, regular acrylic,
Oh,
Paint.
paint. Okay, okay,
this
Yeah.
stuff.
okay. Because I do have a couple. I don't have white acrylic ink, but I do have a couple of acrylic inks. Are on the green? Is that on the green OSL? Was that white acrylic ink or white alcohol ink? What kind of ink was it?
Uh, I think it's white acrylic. White acrylic. It's water. It's a water-based ink.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, but the layers on top of that are just regular yellow paint. The thing is that remember, because you've got such a solid foundation of white. Again,
Hmm.
it's a very solid foundation. The yellow is going to look very bright on it.
True.
So, all right. Now I'm going to bombard you now. Are you finished with your pictures or is there still more?
Of course not. Okay, so
You shall wait.
this is another. Okay, this is a slight, another slight hack in here. Okay,
Hmm.
Okay.
because the splash color is regular paint. The inside of the sockets is a metallic paint.
Oh,
Okay, I just tried it as an experiment to see if
sure.
it brought out more light,
And
and it kind of works. It's like
okay.
not as much as I had expected, but it kind of works.
Okay. Okay. Where did you get pink metallic paint?
Artist, just get a pack of artist acrylics. There's always a few colors that are super
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah, I found a rose gold
Hmm.
metallic. Yeah, so there's some interesting ones
I've
around.
seen rose gold. I've not seen pink metallic anywhere. But that's because I
The
live
one that I
in
have looks pretty pink. Yeah,
the
doesn't
boondocks
really
of
look
Los
weird.
Angeles.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, that next one. So this one,
Yes, I love this one.
okay, again, same thing. Basically, this is cyan. Actually, sorry. What I painted here was this whole area just around the eye in dark blue.
Mhm.
Then I picked up the cheeks and the eyelids. So basically, these two areas in cyan,
Mhm. Mhm.
and then just a tiny drop of white in the middle.
Hmm.
and that gives it effect.
Did you use pure white or did you water it down?
Pure white,
Okay.
because again, you want that white to be as bright as possible.
Hmm. Can I see
That's
the front picture again on that one?
Sorry, this one.
Is that where you zoomed into them? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's really because it's hard for me to sort of take it in from the side, but when you see it coming
Hmm.
on, you realize what it is.
so the underneath of the eyelids you did dark, and that's interesting because when it works perfectly with the mini, but normally in real life that would have been illuminated as well.
As well, yeah.
So how do you just, I guess over time you just learn to make these decisions? So,
Exactly. I mean, you have to practice and see what works best.
mhm.
At some point, you're going to be like, "Yep, good enough." Remember that this is blown up. What you're seeing on screen is basically, well, I don't know, like 5, 6 times the size.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Amazing.
let's let's see if I zoom it
Yeah,
out.
but it's a wonderful, like, as I said before, just that little extra detail because a lot of times people wouldn't even think about that little piece of
Mhm.
doing something like that, so I think it's a wonderful
So it's
detail.
mostly don't go in with a hard plan and saying like I'm going to do this, and this. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this step. How does it look? What does it need? Next step. What does it need? Next step. What does it need?
Mm, true, true. Because if you come in my thought is if you come in thinking this is the way it's supposed to turn out, you're pushing ahead and doing things to make it turn out that way instead of looking at it and say, "Okay, how do I get it to the next step to go
Yeah.
Mhm.
to that final?" Because if it's sort of the word I'm thinking of is like reverse engineering. If you're reverse engineering, you have so many possibilities in your head instead of looking at this is what I have. What's
Yeah.
the next step to get to where I want to be?
Okay. So let's see. Next. Okay. This is one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, that is
Now
lovely.
that's a lot of
That is
reflection.
amazing.
It is.
Again, it's all just dry brushing. It's literally all just dry brushing.
Yeah, but it's dry brushing, but with the intention. Your intention is there as to what you're trying to
Mhm.
get. You're
Exactly.
not you're not just highlighting edges. You are creating you can see it all the way across from the actual flame all the way to the back arm and the
Mhm.
sword. You're doing that line of where would the light flow.
Okay. Now, in this one, I also wanted to point out that there's one of the problems with object source lighting, yeah, because it's not real light.
Mhm.
So you've got areas like this here where you literally cannot make it in white here because the model has its own shadow.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Now again,
Okay.
no. Mhm.
Hold on.
Yes.
Wait. Okay, back to that. So the front of the flame you've made very, very bright, but the backside of it, which would normally have probably pretty intense brightness to it as well, you've made intentionally darker.
No, it's not an intentional thing. Basically, both these sides are the exact same color. The
Oh,
difference is that this one has light on it. This one
Mhm.
is in its own shadow. The light does not get there. So, for example, in this case, what I should have done is probably put a reflector somewhere to get light in there as well.
ah,
Mhm.
but it's not noticeable. I don't see that missing in my mind. My mind does not see that as a missing item.
Right. Yeah, because your our mind is seeing, okay, light's coming from here and going backward.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying about that whole most of that should be lit. The front and the back should be lit technically, but because of the framing and the lighting that you provided and the angle that you provided, my mind sees, okay, light from this side to that side.
yeah.
And that's And I think that
I
and it works whether or
That's
not
fine.
the back is lit, but I understand what you're saying about having a filter
I
or something.
I think in this case there are two things that that make it harder to notice, which is one of them is that there's a human figure in there which is not terribly clear, and as humans we're going to zero in on that. Like think about it, if you see a picture with a face, the first place where I could go is the face.
Mhm,
Mhm.
mhm.
Okay. Second, that flame was, to be honest, that flame was rather oversized. So the moment you look at it, it's like, oh, okay, this looks like a regular size flame. So it's like
Okay, I can see that.
because I can show you the next one, and it's rather chunky. But yeah, okay. So the way I did this was base coat on everything. So base coated the armor, base coated the shirt, the face, mustache, and everything. Okay. And then again, going with the same dry brush, like from very dark red to yellows. Okay.
Mm.
Now, what you want to pay attention to here, for example, is the different materials because, for example, fabric is going to reflect light differently from metal.
Yes.
And yeah, to be honest, I could have punched up the buckles and the handle here a bit more, but I think that was good enough. But what you do in those cases is if you get the fabric up to orange, for example, you just keep working on the yellow to the next level or to another couple of levels, if that makes sense.
Chris has joined us. He says, "What did I miss? I have to do some emergent. I had to do some emergency landscaping. So,
Oh,
Carl, you have to
okay.
start all over again."
I hope the emergency wasn't too painful.
Too emergent, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
yeah. I hope everything's okay. No, we're getting a fabulous tutorial about how to apply OSL to minis and terrain and whatnot. And Carl is showing us some marvelous pieces and explaining how he went about them. And so uh,
No,
I noticed
it's really.
immediately. Sorry,
Mhm.
go ahead.
No, I was just going to say it's only OSL lives from the OSL region of France. Otherwise, it's just sparkly dry brushing.
No.
Hmm.
So I noticed immediately the sword where
Hmm.
that um, it's brighter toward the handle than it is toward the end. But I think you have blood on it, right? Is that blood on the sword?
Maybe, or maybe I just made a mistake.
Okay,
It looks like there's blood on it, which
it
is
does.
helpful. Yeah. So it
But
works.
okay, so again, using photos as reference on how light hits the edges, or is that something you just decided to do on your own?
I mean, like I've got swords here. I got one turn of the light and shown a torch on it,
Oh yeah,
like
that's
a
right.
flashlight.
You have you live with pointy objects. That's right.
I can do that. Okay, so just let me bring this up. But yeah, actually, I think what happened there is this might have been getting more light in the photo rather than this part, or because I think it's pretty much the same color over. But
Ah, there we are. Yeah.
yeah, and here's what I was saying about treating different materials so that, for example, the fabric does not look like it's shining as much as the metal.
Hmm. Right, right. But you even have it on the ground. I noticed that you
Hmm.
have. So if you were to have, say, for instance, you had, depending on the terrain, if it were a dry terrain versus a wet terrain, you would apply the OSL lighting differently there too, because
I
wet
haven't
terrain would be
thought
more reflective.
I haven't thought about it at that level, but I guess so. Yeah. Again, always reference, 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 reference.
Hmm. Hmm.
Hmm. That's a big thing. That's a big thing to think of too. I love how you're reinforcing having a reference.
Hmm.
Yes.
I like that. Definitely
Okay. Now
necessary.
the other thing here is planning because mostly you'd have to do the base separately from the miniature. Okay, because otherwise you can't get Again, remember, this is dry brushing, so we cannot just dry brush around the miniature very comfortably, yeah? So again, you have to plan out. I'm going to put the miniature this way, so the light source will be here, and yeah, I want the light to be going this way. So in this case, for example, the guy standing facing this corner, the torch is on this side.
Oh, so you actually built tiles that are positioned around him in a certain way. Oh my gosh.
No,
Yeah.
it's not, it's more about the painting rather than the building, because this could have been anything. Yeah,
Right, sure.
and actually, I could probably have aligned the light so it was more in this direction, but it's close enough.
Yeah, and if depending on what material that lever is, if it were metal, it might be a little more brighter, or if it's wood
Hmm.
or something else. Yeah, exactly. Okay,
Okay.
I'm learning so much.
And again, here we're going from black. This, yeah, from black to orange, and you keep it down. So, for example, if you it doesn't show up that well between these photos, but the light up here on this guy,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, is much brighter than you get down here.
Chris says, "Beautiful work, Carl."
Hmm.
Thank you. Okay, with me so far?
Oh yeah. Will there be a test at the end?
Absolutely.
Oh no.
Yes, everyone has to show their OSL. Everyone has to produce an OSL by the end of the stream.
Oh my God.
Okay. So here, this one I'm not particularly happy with because it's kind of too highlightery. But at that scale, it works well. When you see it on
Hmm.
the at this distance, it's fine.
Are those supposed to be candles
Um,
on his head, or is that a
yep,
torch? What is that?
candles. Yeah.
Candles. Okay.
Now, if you look at the lantern, you should see all the other things that
Mm.
we've been talking about. For
Hmm.
example, that splash, the extra highlight where the corners are. Yeah.
Yep.
And you also worry about like where would this light be going. So, for
Right.
example, here it's illuminating the pick, and it's also illuminating the top of his hand.
On top of his hand.
I do notice that you didn't, at least from what I can see, didn't use any specific white, like in the lantern or at the tips of the candles or anything like that. Was
Hmm.
that planned? Yeah, I'm assuming that was
Yeah,
planned.
because I didn't want it to be too bright.
Mm.
It's like
Cross.
just a simple candle.
Sorry. Cross says, I have to show mine. I was not notified there would be a pop quiz. Yes. In the showcase, please, sir.
Okay, so let me think.
Are we grading on a
No,
curve?
Only the brightest students will advance.
Oh, boo hoo. Yay. Boo, yay.
I accept it all. It's quite fine.
okay, so again, the other thing to be aware of is to keep in mind the shapes of the objects.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you look at this one, for example, this is a excuse me, this is a curved shape up here, and this is a flat shape. So the light is going to interact differently.
So why are you not happy with this one?
No, it's just the shade of yellow. I'm not
Oh, the
particularly
shade
pleased.
of
I
yellow.
like the effect, and not it's just the shade of yellow that the way it turned out that
It's
I'm not
too
too happy with.
cool of the color. Is that what you need a warmer yellow?
No, it's. I think it's a bit too highlightery and
It's too
strange.
highlighted. Gotcha. You were too heavy with the dry brush. Okay.
Yeah,
You
I
can't.
was gonna ask about that because it looks almost greenish,
Hmm.
on the
Yeah.
farther side, so I was wondering what the choice was, but you would have a different yellowish for those extra highlights if you did
That's
it
right. Yeah.
again. Okay.
Now,
Now,
also,
can you back
again,
it down?
what? Of course.
Yeah, but why? It came out nice, very
It
nicely.
did, but I'm just asking if someone were to be doing a
Mm.
highlight color, um, in a they're like, oh gosh, like me, oh gosh, too much. I need to back it down. How Is it just a is it a complete redo, or can you back it down with something?
Realistically, because it's a really, really thin layer of paint, you could probably just get a wet brush and very carefully swab it off.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Mhm.
The other thing I wanted to point out was, for example, with lights, especially if you've got something like a lantern flame or something which is supposed to be going like literally just guttering. Yeah,
Mm.
you can afford to be messy. It's fine. You can be messy.
Yay.
Okay? And again, at a tabletop distance, right now on my screen, these are about 3 times the size they would be in real life. You're not going to notice that on the table.
Mm. True.
Okay.
They are so cool. These are, I mean, aside from the actual figures, the minis being really cool. I mean, the paint jobs are excellent. I love those.
Yeah,
Just the character, the beards, the helmets, the candles, all the different things that you took the time to emphasize. They
Yeah,
came
I'm
out
really
lovely.
happy, really happy with them. Okay, so uh, the other thing I want to show you was regarding how you work with photographs of these things, because it's like
Mm,
particularly the black level of the photograph is very important to bring up the contrast of everything else.
mhm.
And luckily, I mean that's super easy because everything from Canva, Krita, whatever, they're going to have what you call it, color level correction.
Yes, yep, the color levels.
Yeah.
Mm,
So it's literally a case of say picking that, saying, okay, I want this to be the level of black. Find the darkest color, the darkest black you have in there, and it's going to sort the rest out. That by itself is already going to make a massive difference to the photo.
mhm,
And I think the only change I make to most photos is literally that either the black level or the white level, either or,
mhm,
because that already pops everything up.
but not both.
No, it doesn't make sense to use both. It's one or the other.
Okay,
mhm.
okay.
Now let
Are
me see if I
you
can.
you do you have more, or are you ready for my bombarding of questions?
Please go ahead.
Okay.
Meow.
Um, which one do I start with? All right. So, what if you're working on terrain or a mini, or and you have
Hmm?
more than one source of light?
Oh, that's a good question.
How do you how if and you've seen how shadows will cross and so how would you handle that?
Okay, I would probably handle that using starting from a piece of paper. Okay, so let me get 1 sec.
I love this guy. He's my favorite.
Okay, let's start out with a simple diagram. Okay, and just for the sake of simplicity, let's say that the red dots are going to be so light source here,
Okay.
light source here, and light
Yeah.
source here.
Ooh, okay, we're on three.
Yeah, and let's say that we've got the blue line will be the let's say it would have a step here. Okay,
Okay.
Steps, you said?
steps going
Yes.
down.
Okay.
Okay, let's actually okay. That's just for the direction. So this one is higher up, this one is lower down. And yeah, I think is that doing this in on a piece of paper it might not be this one because you need to think in 3 dimensions
Mm,
also.
mm,
But let's start with the basics. So let's start with this one. What I do usually is try to think about this as a sphere. All right. So I'm going to say,
Okay.
for example, that here you're going to have a very strong glow, slightly weaker glow, slightly weaker glow, and this is literally the weakest glow you're going to get from this one.
Okay.
Okay. Then next, for example, here I know that there's a step down here, so this area would probably not be illuminated, so that's going to cut off here. This is going to be a shadow.
Good. Ah, would there though?
I mean,
Because the other
it's not
two.
full it's not full shadow yet, but Lisa, calm down. It's okay.
But I put it to you.
I will wait till the end.
Okay. So we've got those lines, and again, also this one would also be in shadow here for now,
For now.
until we focus the others.
Again, you're focusing on that first light, Lisa, right now.
I
That
understand.
so
I understand. But okay, let me ask a real quick question here before you move on with that. You're saying that that step will be in shadow. By saying that it will be in shadow, are you saying that you're actually applying shadow there, or you're just not highlighting it?
I am not putting the same light that there would be in this area.
Got it. Okay. So it's
Okay,
not that
because
you're
remember,
applying shadow. You're just not lighting it. Okay.
exactly, because remember the shadow comes from the contrast. Remember what I said? Start from a slightly darker base of color than you would normally,
Right.
because
Right.
then you get the contrast from the lights.
Right. 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 Right.
Okay, so next you pick up this one. Okay,
Mhm.
so again, very bright, less bright, less bright. Okay,
Got it.
now you might have an obstacle somewhere. So let's say that actually let's do this.
don't overcomplicate it. He's like, no, we've got stairs, and now we're going to have a boulder over here, and then there's a person running across, running up the stairs.
Okay, it's intentional complication. I know what I'm doing. Relax.
I believe we can't relax.
Okay, so there's that. And again, we're going to start blending out these circles, right?
Okay.
Okay, so far.
Yep.
Now here behind the obstacle, you're not going to get any light. So basically, what you do is, nope, nope,
Oh.
did not mean to do that. Okay, let's say we've got from here to here, all this area is going to be in shadow.
Right.
Okay, so we can just get rid of that. Ah, I did not mean
Got
to
it.
delete
Got
the
it.
obstacle, but there you go. Okay, and actually this bit goes away too. I mean, it's inside the obstacle, it's not going to be visible at all. Okay, so your light is something like this. Why you no paint?
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Sure.
So now that you can plot out, for example, if you have here, you're going to have some light from this one and quite a bit of light from this one.
Right.
Okay, same here, same here. So just think about where those circles intersect. Okay,
Yes.
and remember, this also always going from strongest to weakest.
So on the intersecting circles,
Mm-hmm.
so when you're applying your dry brush out from your light source, you're attempting to use the same amount of pressure for each one so that they're about the same, right? And the same distance, depending on the size of the light. If one's brighter than another, it's going to be further out, obviously. But
Yep.
um,
Trying to, yeah, at least.
right. So where those intersect, you just continue to dry brush in that area, even though the you've already dry brushed it from the previous light, so that
Yes,
it
because I would be dry brushing in the opposite direction in this case.
opposite direction.
Because, for
Mm,
example, let's
mm,
take this
interesting.
area. Okay, for this one up here, I would be dry brushing in this direction. Why is
Right.
it white?
Right.
Okay,
Right.
for this one, I would be dry brushing in this direction.
Correct. Okay.
And what happens is, unless you've got a texture, you will not be able to see a difference really. But if you've got,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, sand or rubble or something,
Right.
you're going to get light on one side and light on the other.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, if you're doing like different colors of lights for whatever
Yes, that's
reason,
where I was going.
yeah,
Okay.
same thing. Dry brush from one side and then dry brush with the other color from the other, depending on where the light is coming from. What I would suggest is start with the weakest color. Sorry, so we'd start with the weakest light. So, for example, if you've got a very bright red light here and a slightly weaker blue light here,
Mm-hmm.
first you do the blue and then you do the red.
Oh, and why is that?
Because remember, this is paint, not light. So, if you do it the other way around, the blue paint on top of the red will start to mute it slightly. Whereas,
Okay.
if the red is the strongest light, then the red covering over the blue will make more sense.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Hmm.
Very cool. Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this freaking science
Science. We're doing science,
and
girl.
and and optical illusion.
We're doing
Yeah,
science.
it's all magic.
It's magic.
Kim, do you
Okay,
have any
so
questions? Because I don't want to. I
Nope.
want you to
Keep
be able to
going.
get yours in there. Okay. Are we
Keep
ready for
going.
the next question?
Sure. Just 1 second. I just want to
Sure.
show you the effect of the. Now you might not be able to see the pop-up for the white balance, but this is basically the difference it makes. So
Okay.
this I'm going to level the colors on the white background,
Okay.
and it does not seem to have done anything. But if we try to level on black, that's the difference it makes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can really see
Now
it.
this is different because this is kind of based on a white background, so it's
Hmm.
going to look a bit weird.
Right.
But that's the general idea.
Hmm.
Kim, may I use your the photo that you sent me?
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
Okay, so let's see. Basically, if we say that, for example, the gray background here is supposed to be black, and we try to balance on that.
Hmm.
Uh, Come on, don't get stuck. Come on, don't crash.
Yeah, because I was trying the balance before, and I mean, I was just playing around. So yeah, I did find it really difficult to balance the that photo's background just because there were so many blacks. Now, did you paint it with did you do a clone or something?
No, just balance for the balance for the gray background.
So I could not figure out how to do that, how to get it um across the entire background. I couldn't figure
Now,
that
in,
out.
in this case, because you've got a kind of a rough texture in there, it's going to be more difficult.
Yeah.
But we can talk about that later as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, Kim, that looks awesome.
No, well, thank you. It was like one of the few times that I was actually focusing on trying to do it. The other thing I do have, I was trying to pull it out because I thought about it then forgot about it. The lava um cone that I created a while ago. There are
Mhm.
lights in it, but I also did OSL on the outside because it wasn't always lit. So I do have that. But this is the model that Carl just
Beautiful.
put up. I don't know if
Yes.
So
it'll.
you've got a light on the end of that spear, and then it's
Yeah.
shining on the
Hmm.
ground. I mean, like, it feels
Yes.
good.
It is good.
And I even did it from the back too.
Oh, really?
I tried.
Actually, let me just bring that up for a second while we're there. So what you've got there is, again, if we take this back to what we were talking about, right?
Mhm, mhm.
Oh, come on. Yeah, okay, it's not that. You've got the main light is this,
Yes.
okay, and then it's going on to here where it's hitting the side,
Mhm,
and then slightly wider around where it's weaker and it's
mhm,
hitting the ground over here.
mhm,
It's a bit hard to show because we're drawing two-dimensional, on a three-dimensional to explain three-dimensional concept, but
mm,
basically, yeah. So again, you've got very bright, slightly less bright, and then this one, which is furthest away, is the least bright.
mhm.
So yeah, I mean, that is good work and good observations.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
I do wanna do more.
and it also extends to the shaft of the spear here as well.
Yep. I was trying to get it I was trying to make the lower hand be basically the end of where the light would be approximately. So the hand has a little teeny tiny bit, but not much.
And
But
I think it makes more sense that way because what would be happening there is that here you're going to get less light as you go along, right?
mhm,
So let's say that in this case you've got about something like that. If we take more light and less light,
mhm.
okay. But what would happen is because the hand is perpendicular to the light, you're still going to get that little glow there.
Yeah,
Hmm. Hmm.
So
yeah.
yeah, that makes absolute sense.
Oh, thank
And yeah, so it's also shows here. It also shows here. Yeah, I mean, if I had to just add just one thing, well,
mhm.
just one, but it's like a crazy person level of detail.
Mm. Oh, good point.
The inside of the hoof,
Yep, good point.
because that would be directly opposite the light.
Yep, very
And it
true.
might be metal because it would be if it's a shot horse.
Yeah, very true. Very true. Good point.
Yeah, I mean, this is really good work.
Yay. I do have, let me see if I can show. I was trying to get this.
Chris says that's a pretty realistic looking glow from the end of that stick.
Oh, thank
I agree.
you. This is from, let me bring it up so I can see it too. This is from um the a video that I did a while, and you can see on the, yeah, can I make that bigger? Oh no, I don't want to do that. I want to do that. There we go. I'll come over here and I'll put this over here. The um, lava geyser that I sort of created a while ago. So this does. Oh, sorry. Hey, Crafted the Yeti. Oh, and this one you can see I was trying to go for like the glowing lava effect. So I do have lights inside, but I don't have them lit for this photo. So there should be there. I think there was a better image because I did actually bring it down from almost white to. Oh, here's one. I'm so. Keep your hands inside the cart at all times. I apologize for that. But you can see, like, um and I probably should have started out with an even brighter yellow, I think, now that I'm thinking about, what you were saying, Carl. Having something that was even brighter at the base, if that's supposed to be, like, the hottest part, right? Right, yeah, I might do that. And I think at the very end, you can see some of this over here. I was trying to go for that really dark cooling red black almost. Um, if where is it? Yeah, here's some. But yeah, the LEDs really was only for the top. So I was using glue with inks, as you can see, some ink. So so the top, and I actually had two. I had a gold red one and then I had a blue gray one because there was a transformation happening in the top. Yeah, so I wasn't too worried about the sides. Yeah, so that's with the lighting right there, as you can see. But yeah, I was trying to keep, but true. That's true. That's true. That makes sense. Thank you. The on the top, that is from lighting. I did use reddish lighting for the scene when I was doing, because this is, as you saw, part of the stop motion that I did at the end of this. So there was lighting to catch the whole atmosphere because it was on basically a bed of lava that they were floating across to get to it. Oh, thank you. Hmm. 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 Probably not. I was thinking of that when I first did it, but then I probably ran out of time. But, and again, I don't even know where I put it. That's why I got up to look for it, and I'm like, "Well, it's gonna take too long to try to find it." Um, because like most everyone else, I'm in that area where I've got lots of stuff, and I don't even know what I should actually keep anymore because I don't know when that's gonna happen. But oh, thank you very much. But I'm bumped. Well, but it's also cool. Ha ha! But thank you very much.
Yeah, Kim, yeah, I think it was the audio from the other two hosts. Yeah, I think people are
Oh,
only hearing Kim right now.
Oh.
oh, darn it. Okay, I need to add audio to
Well,
those
hello
scenes.
everyone. Welcome to the
Darn it.
Quest Terrain Show with are you back?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're back.
everyone can hear you now because I didn't put
Okay.
your audio in the scenes.
Okay.
Technical difficulties with the show, as always. Anyway, they should be able to hear you now. Um, Carl,
Yes.
more questions.
Okay, shoot. Come
More
here.
questions.
You used brushes for your OSL.
No, actually, I just painted my face and slammed my head onto it.
Did you?
No, of course I use brushes.
But versus an airbrush.
Yeah, I don't know how to use an airbrush. I'm
Okay,
pretty sure uh, people use that to do OSL stuff too, so I know it can be done, but I don't know how to use an airbrush.
okay. So you cannot really speak to airbrush techniques for OSL, which is
Nope.
fine. I can't speak to it either, so. I can't speak to OSL at all. I'm going to go get my effort at OSL so that everyone can see it because it's really rather. But
Oh, actually, while she's doing that, I'm going to show you one other thing that I tried as OSL.
Okay,
Let me
bring it.
change my. Mm, is this it?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know. Uh, Window capture. Media play. I think it's this one.
oh no, you
Guess
guys.
not. Guess it's not. Let's go back to properties. And what is this? Window capture. No, 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 no.
So while we're in there, waiting for things to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Question for the chat: do you prefer to use LEDs or simulate light in other ways for your training?
Good question.
And if so, why?
I thought it was in here, so now I don't know where it is.
He said.
What?
Oh, I wonder if that's it. Wonder why it's not showing up.
Okay. Well,
Interesting.
oh, this is it. This is okay. It broke. All right, that's fine.
Oh, that's why. Not media player. No, I have to add a new one. I was just trying to change out the source. I think I just have to add a new one.
For a window capture? Okay.
Yeah. I thought it was a window. It should have been a window capture, but oh.
You guys will probably remember this ancient thing I did. Goes back a long ways. You remember the baby head, you know,
Oh god, yes.
this one with the skull and the crying
Mhm.
baby vomiting little babies.
Yep.
Okay. So this was an attempt at OSL on my part, which, well, it broke unfortunately, but I'm going to put it on a piece of something so you can see it clearly.
That is interesting. I'm sorry.
What?
I'm all wrapped up in my head. I apologize.
No, you're fine.
That's okay.
No,
I'm going to mute myself so I'm not talking over you.
no, you're fine. Do not. Okay. See if I can get it so that you can see it better. Okay, so I tried to do OSL between the two. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Um, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this off. It's too bright.
I think
Try
it
to.
does. It does the job. It does the
It
job.
does. I don't think so. I thought it looked absolutely horrendous. I do not like the OSL I did here.
Can you see that again? I'm sorry. I was.
I'm trying to get it together so you can see how it's supposed to look. Do you see the ends, the sticks, the
Yep.
balls are supposed to be bright,
Got it. Got it.
and the sticks are supposed to be reflecting that light.
I can see the reflections there. So yeah, I mean, it is doing its job.
I thought it was horrendous.
I think the only thing that, for example, I think the fact that the those balls are kind of shiny rather than if you had gone for a solid white color, I think that might have worked better. But it
Yes.
does give the effect.
Okay. Well, I I didn't. I was not pleased with it. Um, and if I were to do it again, I would definitely do it differently.
It did not spark joy.
Aw.
But yeah, that goes back a ways. It's an old one.
It's so weird because I'm trying to do a window. I did a window capture for the video and that worked fine. I'm trying to do a window capture for the well, for the actually for the file explorer. Maybe that's why, because I have I have a couple of photos.
Thank you,
So
Cross.
If you maybe you can just open it in the photo viewer and share that. That's what I was doing.
mm, okay, let's try that. Maybe that's it. Mm,
Does anyone in chat have any questions or comments about OSL lighting? Anything new to add or any? Please put your pictures in the showcase if you have examples of your OSL lighting.
Or anything you've crafted, really.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything you would like to share with us.
Absolutely.
See,
My
everything is. Hmm. I'm sorry. Everything else is showing up for some reason. I mean, I am doing it through the other. Maybe that's why maybe I should do it in OBS.
Me too, Crafted a Yeti. He says, I've never been great at OSL. It kind of scares me. Same here. Same here.
Like I said, it's very just highly motivated dry brushing, so there's nothing to be worried about.
I also use LEDs, but they scare me too.
Now, the reason I don't use LEDs is okay, two reasons. One of them, I don't trust my electronic skills, and two, I'm really not a big fan of movable components or clicky clack components in terrain. If it moves or it's supposed to have a current or something, I'm like, yeah, nah, I like my terrain to be a solid block of whatever it is.
Hmm. It's so weird. This is well, I mean, I am doing it through a different application, so maybe that's what it is. Because it's open. I can see the file that it's in, but I can't see when I open it up
It's
into the actual photos. It's not showing that.
really weird.
Oh, is this it? Nope, that's not
Crafted
it.
Yeti says, I feel like I will either overdo the lighting or not add enough. And you're talking about painting it, right? Because I do the same thing. I over highlight when I dry brush every time, even on just regular terrain when it's not OSL lighting. I will always over. I end up and I have to, dumb it down with dark wash because I always over highlight.
Uh, That's literally the same thing we talked about earlier when you asked this very similar question, Lisa. It's like, don't go in with a, okay, you need an overall plan. It's like, yeah, it's going to have this and this and it's going to look great. But don't go and think, okay, need to do exactly 35 layers of dry brushing here and 32 layers of dry brushing there. No, take it easy. Start with one color, do the dry brush, see if it looks okay. If it's not, go over it again and so on. Just keep in mind, keep your eyes open and see if you're liking what you're seeing, basically.
You realize that you're saying that I should be patient with it.
Yeah, I'm aware that you should also be a patient probably somewhere, but that's a different story.
Patience is not one of my virtues. I will definitely be making an attempt to do that though, because that is absolutely something that needs to happen. You can see on the piece that I just showed you, the patience. It wasn't there because don't you actually on you said like you said don't do 35 layers, but do you need to dry between the layers?
Only if you want it to look right.
So you do need to dry. See,
Ideally, yeah. Okay, on the plus side, dry brushing does not take very long to dry. We're talking about super thin layers,
That's true.
and yeah.
true, but if I have to wait 30 seconds or a minute, that's too much.
I'm trying to let's see. I think I got
I mean,
this.
but that's the same thing. I mean, like again, we're talking about non-metallic metal last time. It's like if you're in a hurry, you do not do that.
Well, okay. Uh, I would like to actually do a craft. I don't have the OSL is not going to be part of this one. I don't have a reason to put anything OSL on this, unfortunately. But I want to make something in the very near future that applies OSL lighting, paint wise, because I want to learn how to do this. I think it's such an amazing technique that when you set it on the tabletop and it just wow.
Okay, what I would suggest is do something super simple,
Mhm.
like something like very small, like those candles I showed you last time, for example,
Mhm.
or even if you do something like the crystal I showed you first. One sec. Or even a plastic. If you have a plastic skull or something, just use that.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, so what we're talking about basically is
Yeah.
something like this. It's just something on a base. All you need is one thing, one small thing on a base. So whether it's crystal or a skull like this, whatever. Okay,
Yeah. Hmm.
you put that on a base, and then you practice on that.
Hmm, that makes sense. I like that. I like that idea.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. Of course it does. What is- Why would I say it if it didn't make sense?
I say all kinds of things that don't make sense.
Well, we're saying what Carl would say. Why am I
Yeah,
saying
exactly.
it if it doesn't make sense?
Oh, I see that. Okay.
So yeah, just I mean, grab something, part of a miniature or a bead or something, and try that. Again, like it's a you can mess it up as many times as you like. Just and it's tiny. I mean, it will be finished pretty quickly.
Well, the only well for the thing that I'm showing right now that I had to jump through
Oh,
many
nice.
hoops to get up, which I have to work that out later. But this was from the Scarecrow Challenge, and there is an LED in the moon behind the moon
Mhm.
itself. But I did try to lighten the area around there so it would
Mhm.
be projected a little bit more than just having this bright white light coming from the corner of the box. And then on the stalks, since I don't know how well you can see, but because I'm not, my cursor's not there, but from the little, oops, sorry, that little light, there is an LED at the head of the scarecrow.
Yeah.
So that definitely does not light all that grass and everything. So I did paint the very tips of the grass to try to make it look as if the light is projecting further out than it actually can. So yeah, all of that is, and I do have a little bit of a red light as well shining on it for on that on the bottom there. But the top really is just a little bit of red paint at the very tips trying to
To enhance
make
the effect of light.
to
Yeah.
enhance the effect of that little teeny tiny LED on the scarecrow. So I'm trying. I'm trying.
So when you have LED,
Hmm.
well, okay, and this is a question for Carl. Can is it? How do you mix that if you have an LED in a piece of terrain and object source lighting? What because sometimes the object source lighting is not going to be on,
This is
or,
going
or,
to.
or the LED is not going to be on, so you're just relying on object source lighting,
Uh, would
or
I
do you
want
not
to
do it?
mix them? I mean, you know me. I mean, like I don't really put LEDs in terrain, but if I had to, uh, kind of doesn't make sense to mix them, to be honest. Because yeah, I think it doesn't really make sense. There are things like what Kim did there, for example, is like using the paint to extend the range of the apparent range of the LED, right?
Right?
That's one thing, but it's meant to be looked at with the LED switched on.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
Yeah. With this is what it looks like without the LED
Oh, okay. Hang on.
on.
Hold on. Hold on. Let me blow you up again.
Blow me up.
Bang.
So this is without the LEDs on. So
Okay.
that's why you can say I did try to make the around the moon like a little bit lighter on the
Yeah.
box itself so that it does look a little bit like it's glowing. Put more. Nope, don't need that. And then the red is still there, but but that LED is not lit
Right.
in the scarecrow. So it now it looks more like blood, and I wasn't mad at that. So,
Okay,
mm,
got
Because
it.
remember that basically what you're doing with OSL is you're m- mapping out where the light is and where the shadows are. As soon as you put an LED in there, you're changing that.
right,
So
Yeah.
they would literally be fighting each other.
right. Yeah, I was trying to do the paint job of the sky with the
Mm.
thought that the light is coming from that location.
Yeah.
What you're doing there is adding to it, kind of thing,
Right.
rather than having it in conflict.
Right, right. That's what I was trying to I was thinking of OSL from the point of view is that's where the light is coming from.
Yes.
Because again, if you replace that with an LED completely, what you would be doing is basically OSL without the brightest part.
Right, right, right. Don't fall.
Okay.
Don't fall.
Very cool.
So, I mean, basically, what Kim did there is on the level of stage design. Because if you and yeah, I wish that Colin or Dan were here to explain it better. But when you're doing a stage background or something, you already have lights. You know, you have lights, right?
Mhm.
But sometimes you want to push the effect a bit further, so you paint it that way.
Right, right. It's only a paper moon sailing over a cardboard sea.
So that leads to a different question. Another question. Um, for us, what am I trying to say? If you're trying to give something the image of being in deeper shadow than it really is,
Hmm.
so there's an almost a negative OSL situation here where you're applying.
Think about it, Lisa. You do that all the time. It's like when you apply shading to a major, for example, shading wash
Mhm,
or a model. That's literally what you're doing. You're painting the shadows. You're accentuating the shadows.
Right.
mhm, mhm. Do you, is it, if you're trying to give something the illusion, say for instance, you're doing a well or a deep pit of some kind,
Hmm.
would, on that terrain, would you avoid using black on everything else except that pit? The very, like the
And
very middle of the pit.
okay, in general, I don't. I try to avoid using black anyway because pure black is it doesn't really occur in nature.
Mm-hmm.
Pure black is what you get when you get a total absence of light.
Mhm. Mhm. Which doesn't help
Uh,
in art when you're trying to show something.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
No, it's true.
But yeah, so probably use very dark colors most. I can do use very dark colors, but pure black is something I avoid mostly.
So even in the darkest of pits, if you have a deep, deep pit, you would not use black in that pit?
I don't. I mean, possibly like a small amount at the bottom, but it's not like it
Okay.
wouldn't be my first go to. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And the cases where I would use pure black is, for example, when I'm painting metal, but only
Hmm,
if I'm painting very shiny metal,
hmm, hmm,
because
Now,
very shiny metal needs that contrast.
mhm.
explain, sir. Explain yourself. What do you mean by
Uh,
using pure black on metal?
Let me bring this up for a second.
Mhm. See,
Okay.
I'll wait till I was gonna say I cheat. I haven't done I that's one thing I do wanna try. I do wanna do try the non-metallic metal. I cheat with the black and then metallic over brushed over it.
Yeah,
But
that
yeah,
works.
yeah. It's
So, for example, this might not be the best example, but
mm.
what
Cro
we've got here is these really dark areas. Actually, wait, I think I've got my the other one here. We can show this one.
Cross is saying that's why I never base coat in black. One of the many lessons I learned in 7th grade art was nothing in nature is black.
Okay, so let's look at this.
My favorite guy. He's sucking his thumb.
Yeah.
Makes him feel better. Leave him alone.
Yeah, I mean, he's under a lot of stress.
He's under a lot of stress. He hasn't
So,
bloodied his axe yet. He's upset.
so if you look at here,
Mhm.
here, and here, it's not pure black, but it's very close to it.
Ah,
Mhm.
Okay, let me see if I can find any other examples here. And yeah, the recesses of this one, because I needed that, because in this case, I really wanted the gold to contrast.
right.
Okay. And that's the thing. If you've got a very shiny metal, it's going to have very bright highlights and very dark uh, lowlights. What do you call them?
Contrast. Yeah.
Contrast. So
Shadows. Yeah.
Shadows. Yeah.
it's not even a shadow because basically
No.
this area would be a reflection of something.
Yeah.
Oh, real? Oh. Oh, because it's metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's
Makes sense.
kind of since you need to do that have that contrast, you really need black and white.
Now, it really actually isn't. If you're looking at some metal in real life, it really actually isn't black. But to give
No,
that
no.
illusion in on metal, you want to give that.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
want to force that contrast.
look, if you take let's say you take a steel bar, right, and you polish it and you take it outside, assuming that the
Ooh.
weather is it's nice clear weather, yeah. If you look at it, you're going to see blue
Mhm.
because it's going to be reflecting the sky.
Mm.
So these are just conventions that we used to say, oh, okay, that looks metallic, that looks whatever.
Do you ever add reflection on your metal, the reflections of the colors surrounding it? So, for instance, if you were to look at a piece of steel, it's going to reflect the color of the green plant sitting next to it. It's going to have a little green there. A little,
I
you know.
have not yet. I mean, like,
Okay.
it's not something that I have tried yet.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm.
Mostly because, again, I mean, these are tiny.
Yes. 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 So OSL on terrain. You've mostly shown us minis,
Hmm.
for the most part, except for the little gem jewel thing, crystal thing. OSL on terrain, is it applied differently than on minis?
No, I mean, light is light.
Light is light. Okay.
Ta, 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 ta.
Wait, I don't know that one. Light
I
is
think it
light.
was life is life, I think, or something like that.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Who was it?
Light is light. I'll look it up. Oh my god, I'll look it up.
It's been a while. I think I forgot the lyrics.
Life is life.
Opus, life is life.
Is
Life is life, actually.
is
It's
that
from,
Russian
it's,
or Czech or
I have no idea, but it's from 1984. Good God.
yeah, life is live live
Live,
is
is-
life or live is life?
live is life, or life is life. I have no idea.
Life is life.
Look, it was the 80s. There was a lot of cocaine.
Then in
Nothing made sense in
Austria.
the 80s.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to put that on my list. Thank you, Carl.
No
Hold
worries.
on. Hopefully it doesn't play. Okay, good. I just have to add it. I have to save it so I can watch it later.
So, going back to what Chris was saying, for example, is that you can base coat in pure black, but what I have to do is base coat pure black and then bring it up to gray using another white spray because again it lets me see what I'm working on.
Cross, I think,
But
bases everything in dark browns and things like that. He never coats bases on in black, if I recall. Very,
okay,
very dark
yeah,
browns. Sorry.
yeah. I think is that basing in pure black is going to make it harder for you to build up certain colors.
Mm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. Yeah.
Most people do.
Yep.
But yeah,
Uh,
everyone's going with that black magic craft base coat, with the black and the Mod Podge. That's like
that
the industry
that's the
standard
thing that
right now.
that's the thing. It's like I think of that more as a primer rather than undercoat. It
Mm.
and if I remember correctly, even Jeremy never kind of used it as a base coat, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yeah. I think he was saying that at least it maybe it's not a base coat, but at least if the paint gets nicked a little bit, you have a couple of layers
Yeah.
before the actual pink or white or blue of the foam shows through.
See, the job of the painting that mix is to let you know if you missed anything.
Mm,
Yeah, that's what
mm,
he's always said is that
mhm.
it's really just a way to make sure that you've covered everything and not missed a spot.
Yeah, more of a sealer than.
Yeah.
It does a lot of stuff because
Mhm,
basically you've got sealing because paint on its own will not seal the foam,
mm,
and it also makes it easier for the paint to grab onto the model
mhm,
because whether you use Mod Podge or PVA, the acrylic has an easier time grabbing onto the surface than if you had just brushed it onto plain XPS.
mm, mhm, mm.
Yeah, Cross says even for say shadows,
Hmm.
between bricks and such, I use gray, never full on black. Browns,
Yeah.
greens, ochres, etc., but not blackness.
Again, if you look at Cross is right there because even if you look at reference pictures, or if you look outside or whatever, yeah, there's always going to be some ambient light. It's not
I
like
Go
yeah.
on. Sorry, no, go on.
No, no, I was saying that even if there's a crack in a wall or something, there's going to be some ambient light unless you're looking at it at night, in which case, hey, everything is dark anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just telling Cross, I see you.
Use references.
Well, no, well, I think if I'm correct, it's a reference to a specific movie.
No, no, no. I mean, like use references. If you're not sure about how to paint something,
Mm,
use references.
Yes.
that's a great one. I mean, I think that's the one of the biggest things to remember. Like we have great imaginations, but use a reference. It's still based on something.
Hmm.
Very true. Very true. Thank you so much for your sharing your wisdom with us, Carl.
Pleasure.
I look forward to seeing more OSL from you, and I'm going to try some of myself. And if I get it wrong, I'm coming back to you, and I'm going to be like, "What did I do wrong, Carl?"
And the answer to
Yeah.
that will probably be yes.
Oh,
Yes.
oh.
What?
I mean, if you're
What?
asking, most likely yes.
Yes. Well,
Yeah, kind of try it out and see what happens.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Dappin knows exactly. I pretty much every time I do anything with LEDs, I go ahead or anything electronic. I'm like, Dappin, help,
Help us.
help us. Yep.
Seems to have disappeared. Have disappeared something.
What? What?
Something's
Who?
disappeared.
Yeah,
Who's
I think.
disappeared?
Did you turn off the light or something?
Who, me?
Yeah. Okay, you're back.
Oh. Shouldn't have noticed that. Do you have a specific site? No, I don't know what happened. Um, I was saying Cross says I only paint black when the power goes out. Ah,
Uh,
well, I will show. I mean, we can talk more about OSL
I
if
think we
we.
can definitely also show the showcase.
Yeah, we have the showcase.
yes, we
I
have the
will.
showcase.
I will go to my other camera because this. So this is almost where I've gotten for the kit thing that I was talking about.
Hmm.
So I'm using like one, two, three, about 3 or 4 different kits. And this is the house kit that I had for a long time. So I'm turning this into a dice tower.
Oh, okay.
So one thing is I put this on just to
It's
keep
on
it together well.
hinges.
I did put some hinges on it so that you
Hinges.
could actually there'd be a place for the dice to
Ooh.
actually come out.
Ooh.
So that's and mostly I'm using like dollar store wood block toys to make the ramp, and then these are the doors of the birdhouse, like we were talking about before. Lisa, I decided, okay, we're not going to make a house out of it. That's too on the nose. That's too kitty. So that's going to be the internal slide of the. And I'm using an extra big die to make sure that it actually works.
Yes.
An extra
So
big guy with tentacles.
this is this is actually from a Cthulhu game. So it actually has wonderful. This is it's a fun die. I don't use it very much, of course, because it's for a specific game that I haven't played. I bought it because I like the die.
You
And
bought
it's a
the
good,
game for the die?
yeah, it wasn't that
Wow.
expensive.
Okay.
But here's a generally normal D20, and this is that D20. Actually, this isn't even a D20. It might be a D12. I think it's a D12. But it's a good size, so I wanted a little bit extra. So just keeping people up to what I'm up to. I am
I should
actually
start my
moving.
project.
I'm moving forward. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of myself. I've actually moved forward.
Yeah, I should start my project for the challenge.
You're fine. You're fine.
I mean, I have got all the templates, but you still need to put them together and stuff. That's got us started. Come on.
You're just the host of the whole thing.
Yeah, I mean,
Whatever.
no one will notice, right?
No one will notice.
I just discovered another speed bump on mine.
Ooh.
So this bay window, it doesn't allow me to set it on the roof right. I know I have this big overhang here on the house. So now I gotta figure out what to do with that. Fudge nuggets.
Well, I mean, you can always take it off and put it back on. The window itself, right? That does that disconnect? That disconnects, right? Because the roof
Oh yeah.
is
Yeah, it disconnects.
yeah. So you set the house when you set the roof on, everything's good, right?
So you're saying to do it
Yeah, just put it in
this
a little
way?
bit more. Yeah. That's what
To
I'm
build.
thinking. Makes it easier at least. You can put it's the root you
Yeah,
just fill in that side.
yeah, just build up the corner and ah,
Yeah. Or you might even be able to build it with the whole front of the house. Because there's a whole front
You see
section of the
that
house,
big,
right?
do you see the top of the window here that's supposed to be underneath? That's what has me concerned.
yeah, you know what you could do there? Just put shingles on.
Mm.
Oh,
Shingle
extend that
down.
out. Duh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Duh. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take this whole thing apart and cut it down. No, I just build that out.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh. Okay, yes. Thank you.
Yay.
Think outside of the box, Lisa. Come on. All right. Shall we do the showcase?
Good.
Oh,
Show your cases.
I thought I launched Discord. Okay, hold on a second. That going. Discord.
So Cross is saying, funny enough, the sales I made on last Sunday stream are black, but I don't
Ah,
have pics to put in the showcase.
no.
Okay,
Okay,
he's going to get a screenshot real quick. But
cool.
yeah, I mean, like that's a question of style. It's fine.
True. And even if you do use black, depending on the lighting, depending on any dry brushing you end up doing, I mean, it's not gonna be black. And even the black that you're putting on isn't really black anyway.
All right.
And there are some of those colors that are supposedly the blackest black.
Like Vanta Black and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not.
miso, not miso, miso's food. I can't, it's something with something. Shh, shh,
I heard nothing, Lisa. I don't know what.
shh.
So did you hear?
I'm still here! Yay! Oh,
Speaking of Vanta Black, do you know the stuff around it? Like, for example, licensing that it cannot be used for art except by this one particular person.
oh my gosh, yeah. I'd heard that they have a
Really?
lockdown on this particular color. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like somehow copyrighted or something, a color
That's
trademark or something.
insane.
yeah. But then someone else made an even darker black color, and
I heard
I
that.
think Black 2.0, I think, or Black Air Black. I forgot.
There was I remember that there was this whole because I remember hearing about that black, and then I heard someone saying that this is a blacker black. What is
Muso
black
Black. Thank you,
is?
Craft of the Yeti. That's what it's called.
Oh, that okay, yep. Yeah, Vanta black and Muso black, the standard for the extremes. Ooh, that's pretty black
Ooh,
though.
nice.
They're pretty black.
I saw a guy who bought like a gallon of the Muso Black, which must have cost him enormous amounts of money. And he
I guess.
built a tiny little room, like it was like 9 by 9 or something like that, and painted every single wall, ceiling, floor, walls with it, and then just put a single light bulb in the room and walked into the room and turned on the light. And the light looked like it only went out like about 2 feet and then just faded away into nothingness. It was
That's
weird.
so cool. That's so cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay, so
Okay.
what are you looking at here?
We are looking at T, formerly Triple T. Um, this is his cool
Ooh,
frosty dude. Looks awesome.
looks sort of Bioshocky.
Yes,
Yeah, it does,
very.
doesn't it? What were they
Yes.
called? Like the Big Daddies or something?
Big yeah, Big Daddy or Big Brother or something like that. No, I think it was Daddy and the kid was the little sister or something like that. The
Yeah, yeah,
sisters.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is very cool. I love the frost effect on that. I mean, it looks so freaking cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder what it's for. It's like maybe some. I don't know if it's for a home game or for a Trench Crusade or something like that, but it's got like that World War I vibes from the gun.
Yes,
Got a
it
lot of character.
does.
And
Very much.
now is that a bloody handkerchief in the back or a bloody towel?
It looks like it.
That's so cool. Just that little teeny tiny bit of blood. Yeah.
Bleh.
And this is before the final paint job. This is just the.
Ah. Oh, the sculpting. I didn't even realize that there was is that the green stuff?
That's a
I
good
have no
question.
idea.
Because it looks like he filled it out, looking at
It
Yeah.
does,
some of the
doesn't it?
pieces.
You're right.
Or
It does look like that.
maybe it's just
Here,
the paint. It might just be the paint, but it looks like he filled it out. But maybe not.
can't tell.
Even on the back of the helmet, looks like there's something extra there.
See, this doesn't this kind of look like? No, no, that
Mm,
looks like it's
no,
part of it.
yeah, no. I think it's just the paint job. Unless they're in the chat and can let us know. I think it is just the paint.
Yeah,
Just
it's just the
made it
base
look.
coat. Yeah, it's probably just the base coat. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I do love the little extra detail of just putting
Mhm.
a little bit of blood on that
Ah,
cloth in the back.
so this is
Yes.
Cross's sails. That,
Yes.
speaking of black, they are really
Yes.
just very, very, very dark gray. It appears, but I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it's material doesn't really. You don't see a lot of super, super black material out
Yeah.
there anyway.
Yeah. So
Yes.
this is material. It's not like you painted something
Right.
black,
Exactly.
right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
But
stamp it or something, Cross?
that's a
I'm
good
sorry I
question.
interrupted, Lisa.
No, no, no. You're fine. You're fine. And that's it for the showcase today. Good question about the stamping, though.
Yeah, let us know,
'Cause-
Cross. Cross did say someone made the pinkest pink and specifically prevented the
Yeah.
other person from having it.
yeah.
Craft of the Yeti, I think they have black 3.0 and black 4.0 now too. Boily, is it Boily or Boyle? Hobby
Boile,
Boiling.
Time.
boile.
Boyle Hobby Time uses them on the edges of his dioramas. That's sort of cool. Now that makes sense to make that like completely disappear, just having that little extra darkness.
Yes.
For cross, it's so crazy. Both materials are the same color. One just looks lighter because it's closer to the light source. Oh, wait, I'll be right back. Hold on a second.
She's going into the light, everyone. Oh no. Kim! Kim! Come back to us. So Cross has no
Plus, there's
plans to
no plans to
stay.
stop it. Yeah.
No. That's okay. That is fine. What is the date for this challenge, Carl? Have you set one?
Probably first Sunday of June.
First Sunday of June. Okay.
Yeah, because
Cool.
April and May are going to be pretty busy, so just giving myself a bit of grace.
Yep. Yep. And we also have a whole bunch of online gaming conventions to address, because not only
Okay, now.
do we have Crit, now I'll wait for Kim to come back so that we can talk about it. Yep.
I apologize.
That's right.
Ooh, crit,
Crit. Yeah.
crit it up.
Crit it
9
up.
days. So I mean, I am excited for it. I do have to. I'm sorry, Chris, if you're still in the chat. I do have to get my descriptions of my games in.
Yeah, me
Pardon.
too. Me too.
But yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Yes, Cross, there's a challenge. Carl has the next challenge is challenging. What is it? What is it, Carl? It's using a kit without using the instructions and just doing
So
anything.
basically,
Yeah.
yeah,
Go.
basically just take a kit or a template or something and just go wild with it, build something entirely different. Do your thing.
Yeah, I think in general it's like instructions not included. That's how I'm taking it.
Yeah.
It's like the instructions came with it, but I lost them. So
Right.
what do I do?
So
We don't need those stinking instructions.
You don't need no stinking instructions. Don't tell me what to do.
And then we have another one besides Crit that we just learned about 2 days, either a day before yesterday or yesterday, which is Arconia Fest. And that's a 3-day event. And that is happening in April.
That is happening April 10th through the 12th.
Yes, and that is also that is also online. The thing is, though, that is not one that is available for sign up. That is just going to be on Shadows of Archonia for people to watch. But I will be playing in it. Kim, are you going to be playing in it?
I have to go sign up. I have to go take a look at I put it in my calendar. I have to go take a look at the actual schedule and figure out what
Okay,
I can do.
that's not how you do it, Lisa.
What?
It's like it should have been something like it's very exclusive and you peasants are not allowed to join. But you can watch.
No. No.
You can watch if you're good. If you are properly respectful.
Actually,
and understand your place.
if you want to sign on and see me absolutely get mashed up, that's fine. That's probably going to happen too.
Yeah, I do have to look at the times because I didn't. So it's going to be on Shadows of Arconia. Are they going to be playing live or just filming it? Yeah, that's the thing. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's a live play.
Oh, okay. So they're gonna be live plays and
yes.
Okay. So yeah, I have to look at the I have to look at the times.
They do this every year, once a year.
Yeah, I haven't.
And I'm gonna be in surprise, a Call of Cthulhu game. Bet you guys didn't expect that.
Ew. Is it just Steve and Alan and them running them?
Chris is running a game.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Nice.
Cindy is running a game. Max is running a game. Alan's running a game. Steve's running a game. I don't remember who else, but I'm going to be in Steve's DCC game, which is Dungeon Crawl Classics. That I have the book. I have the big honking. That thing is huge book, and I've never played it. So
What she said.
Not funny.
we will see how I get along with that. I'll have to make several characters because I am absolutely certain that I'm just going to get toasted. And log in and watch
I
me
really
get toasted on that one. What?
I really like the character generation system on that one. It's like you can start up with a bunch of useless skills and a goose. Why would you have a goose? I don't know, but you have one now.
Now you got it. Chris. Yeah, Chris is running a game on the 10th, on April 10th.
Yes, I unfortunately, which is a operation no, is it
Operation
Noir?
Noir?
I think so. Unfortunately, I can't join that one because I have a conflict. I would love to. I will have to sign on and watch it at a later date, which would be he will knock it out of the park as always.
Cross is adjusting his monocle and twisting his handlebar mustache. Hoi polloi need not apply. Yeah.
My handlebar mustache is slow to come in.
Chris put the Arconia Fest tentative schedule in the showcase thread.
Oh, that's fabulous. I am putting both links, the address link to the to Crit and Arconia Fest into the doobly-doo. I'll put that in there today after the stream. And wow. Well, Carl, you have been magnificent. You are a wonderful instructor. I think you missed your calling.
You forgot to say you have been magnificent again, or as always.
Yeah, no, I did not miss my calling. Both my parents are teachers, and I did not want to go down that road.
You know what? Thomas was a teacher, and both his parents were teachers, and I've seen what they go through, and I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, Thomas also married you, so let's not start discussing his life choices.
Shots, man, shots.
I will say, you guys are crafty. Yes.
Yeah, and Thomas, we still need sound effects.
Yeah, being married to Thomas is being in a history course every single day of my life. I get learned. He learns me. Anyway. So what are we doing next week, guys?
Same thing we do every week. And, try to craft over the world.
To craft over the world. Actually, next week we have a guest. Next week is going to be Steve from Shadows of Archonia, so that we can talk about Archonia Fest.
Yay!
And don't know if we're going to be crafting, but that would be nice. But I appreciate you, Kim, and I really appreciate your help today, Carl, because now I feel a little less intimidated by object source lighting.
Crafter the Yeti got the Pinky in the Brain reference. Yes. I get 10 points. So there. Thank you, Crafter the Yeti.
Yeah, your person culture. Yeah.
I am taking those 10 points too. I'm writing them down.
Where are those 10 points? Yeah.
I got 10 points. Thank you.
Thanks everyone for joining us today. Thank you, guys.
Thank you all very much, and we'll catch you next week.
Thank you, Carl. Absolutely. Thank you, Lisa. Everybody also love the image, the illusion of light. Lisa draws those. Lisa makes those. So those are gorgeous thumbnails. So thank you very
Oh, thank
much.
you.
And thank
Thank
you for
you.
the info, Carl.
Yeah, thank you. All right, guys.
Wait, wait.
Wait,
Bye.
no. Bye.